Internal control system and effective internal control system are absolutely important for family business. You can't build a company only on trust. You have to be sure that the control systems are effective. You have to think about the control cost optimization. You have to be aware that the optimization of these costs is a key element for an economic development of the company. It is necessary to have an effective compliance management system for a family business in place due to the fact that especially family companies, they depend on the name of the family. So you have to have really a reputation and to protect your name towards compliance issues.
We can add value through our audit process by commenting on the effectiveness of the control environment and the corporate governance structures that are in place. So for a new family business, for a first generation family business, what's really important is that the investors have confidence in the corporate governance structures. So when us feeding back to the client, they can make sure that they've got the right corporate governance structures in place. For a much more well-established family business, what you often find is that the shareholders are no longer involved in the business, and they want to know that there is the right structures in place, that they have the right control. And again, through feeding back to the client, we can tell them what's appropriate. So as the business evolves and the requirements for different types of corporate and governance structures are in place, we can advise on those and make sure that the family's got the right structures in place.
In my opinion, financial alternatives are first private equity, bonds, convertible bonds, and so on. But we have to think about shareholder agreement and exit issue. The second one is real estate. When you own real estate, you can convert it in cash. And the third one is to think about state, especially when you keep employment in a specific area, you can obtain subsidies from state.
Taxation is an integral part of family planning and family businesses, because not only does the owner need to worry about the taxes that impact the business, but then there's also the taxation impacts the family ownership of those businesses. So many companies are thinking through what their policies are regarding distribution policies to shareholders when they bring new shareholders in, whether they're new family members or outside shareholders, and even how those companies are incorporated, whether that they're incorporated or whether they're in partnerships or things of that nature. If you think about taxes, they can drain on the corporate enterprise and the family unit by something of a magnitude of 40 to 60%. So it could be a big drain on those, because they really have to think about that process and how that impacts the business and the owners.